The NBA All-Star Game is an annual showcase of the league's top talent, where fans and coaches vote to select the best players to represent their respective conferences. However, over the years, there have been some eyebrow-raising All-Star selections that left fans scratching their heads. In this video, we'll take a deep dive into the world of questionable All-Star picks, exploring instances where deserving players were left out and lesser qualified individuals made the cut. The absurdity of Kyle Korver's selection, 2015. Let's delve deeper into the curious case of Kyle Korver's surprising All-Star selection in 2015. At the time, the NBA was witnessing a shift towards a faster-paced, perimeter-oriented style of play, with three-point shooting becoming increasingly crucial. Kyle Korver, with his remarkable three-point shooting prowess, was undoubtedly a valuable asset to his team, the Atlanta Hawks. However, it was his All-Star selection that raised eyebrows throughout the basketball community. Despite averaging a modest 12 points per game, Korver was voted into the All-Star Game, joining three of his Hawks teammates on the roster. This ensemble of Hawks players was unexpected, considering the presence of other standout talents in the league. One such player was DeMar DeRozan of the Toronto Raptors. DeRozan had been consistently improving and had a strong case for making the All-Star team. His scoring ability, athleticism, and contributions to his team's success were undeniable. Similarly, Victor Oladipo, representing the Orlando Magic at the time, was also turning heads with his impressive performances. Both DeRozan and Oladipo had statistically stronger seasons than Korver, making the omission of their names from the All-Star roster even more perplexing. The influence of positional voting. The NBA's historical use of a positional voting rule significantly impacted the All-Star selection process, often resulting in eyebrow-raising choices. This rule required voters to pick players based on their designated positions, adhering to a specific quota of 2 guards, 2 forwards, and 1 center for each conference's roster. One glaring consequence of this rule was the Eastern Conference's ongoing struggle to field quality centers during the 2000s. This deficiency in elite center talent led to some peculiar All-Star selections, with players who posted relatively modest statistics making the cut. A prime example of this phenomenon was Roy Hibbert. In 2012, he secured his first All-Star appearance, despite averaging just 13 points and 9 rebounds per game. While Hibbert was undoubtedly a solid player and contributed to the Indiana Pacers' success that season, his individual numbers were far from eye-popping. However, due to the positional voting rule and the scarcity of standout centers in the Eastern Conference at the time, Hibbert found himself donning the All-Star jersey. Dubious big man selections. The video also shines a light on several big men who received All-Star nods despite underwhelming statistics. Tyson Chandler, for example, made the All-Star roster in 2013, while averaging 10 points and 10 rebounds per game for the New York Knicks. While the Knicks had a decent season, Chandler's individual numbers raised questions about his inclusion. Similarly, Paul Millsap and Al Horford, during their Atlanta Hawks days, earned multiple All-Star selections despite stiff competition and better performances from other players. Overlooked players. There have been instances when deserving players were overlooked in favor of less qualified counterparts. Michael Redd, for instance, consistently outscored some All-Stars, but had only one All-Star nod to his name. Manu Ginobili, despite his crucial role in San Antonio's success, made the All-Star team only twice, leaving fans puzzled. Recent controversies. The video also touches upon recent controversies surrounding All-Star selections. In 2021, Trae Young, one of the league's emerging stars, was surprisingly left out of the All-Star game, despite posting impressive numbers. Drew Holiday and Tyrese Halliburton, with weaker statistics, were selected ahead of him. This raised questions about the selection process and whether stats alone should determine all-star appearances. The NBA's all-star selections have provided both thrilling moments and controversies over the years. While the game is intended to showcase the best talent in the league, the selection process has occasionally led to unexpected choices. Whether due to outdated positional voting rules or subjective decisions, these selections continue to spark debates among fans and analysts. As the league evolves, it's essential to strike a balance between rewarding individual excellence and recognizing the impact of team success in making all-star picks. Thank you for watching our deep dive into the NBA's scandalous all-star selections. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more engaging content on all things basketball. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below and stay tuned for our next video. Until then, keep balling.